welcome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Push Power to Power show with your host, Jesus Ortiz. Is my blessings, whoever is awake all over the world, Central Time, PST, EST, whatever time you are, and you're watching the show. Blessings to you guys. And today I am bringing an amazing guest. I know him. He's from here from Houston. We already had dinner together, and I know we're gonna talk more business later on. And he's just a blessing. What he is doing to create and build other people, and it's in him. He has that heart of gold, heart of a lion, and I'm thankful for my partners. Renee and Joshua. That Renee, he's the one that introduced me to him, and it's a blessing because it had to happen. Without me being partnered with Renee, this would never happen. I would have never met Sonny. I probably would have see him on Facebook, but probably I would have never approached, or maybe I would, but it would have taken more time. But it's here, and the relationship we've been having is growing, and I know it's going to keep on growing, and we're going to keep on helping more people. That's why we're here. That's why I'm bringing all these guests from over the world, all different niches, all different things that they got to do. Even if they have nonprofit, if they're barely starting, or you want to learn how to start to do a business or anything, I'm bringing you in here so we can support each other and other people can see you. Hey, like I said, somebody out there is watching you. Somebody out there is listening, and somebody's gonna want you. Somebody's gonna contact you, be like, "Hey, I want to work with you," or "Hey, I want to invest on you." Anything can happen. Anything. Good morning, Kimberly. Hey, great to see you this morning. Humble Power. Harry, there he goes. Hashtag Humble Power. Hashtag Humble Power. Man, it's just a blessing to be here, guys, and I'm proud to be here to you guys and bringing you, like I said, all these guests and interview them, and it's gonna be a blast. Like I said, we get into here, you're gonna get to know them a little bit, and then it's storytelling. I start asking some questions that probably some people haven't asked them, and that's what it is. You open them up because people want to hear that. They want to hear from the beginning, from where they struggle. Either you lost your apartment, you lost, and you were living in your car for a couple of months, years, and then you found it a way. Or God found you, and you went out there and serve yourself and serve others, and then boom, just or doors open for you, and now you're still here and blessing, and you're still being you. No matter what, you have a nice house, nice car. You cannot be out there and you got that because that's you work hard for it and you wanted it. You already know that. So even if people hate you, like, oh man, you got a Lamborghini, oh, because you are all that, you're not. They don't know you. They don't know your story. They don't know, and I'm not gonna hate on them either. But they have to know you. They have to know where you came from, where you've been through, and all of that. And right here, my boy, Sonny Kim, he's gonna tell a little bit. But I'm telling you, he is an amazing person, and my blessings to him. So I'm gonna get him in here right now. So, Mr. Sonny Kim.
Hey,
Good morning.
good morning, everybody. And we're excited to talk to you guys today, wherever you guys are tuning in from around the world. Today's for a very, very good reason. And, I got to meet Jesus through a good friend of ours. And, he had all these ideas and concepts. And, I like people that start making stuff happen. So his show started happening. And I just wanted to help him out. And wherever I can, spit some truth, spit some facts, get on and free some people's minds and, bring them to peace and joy. That's what we're here for. I've been an entrepreneur for my whole life. Been trying my own business since I was a kid, selling candy, selling Pokemon cards. I mean, you name it. I hustled it. I tried it, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger until I got into college, got into my own businesses then, and I just kept on going. So that's been the exciting part for us. I lost a lot of money in business. I was living in my parents' house for a very, very long time. I didn't really know what I was doing. Then I finally met my mentor when I was 25. He gave me some keys. He saved me a lot of time, gave me some strategies. And the last couple of years of time, we have just blown up. And I told God that when I made it, I'd be a different type of mentor because growing up and going to the wealthy neighborhoods, walking up to people driving Lambos and stuff, I would always ask him to mentor me, to coach me, and they never would. So I told God when I made it, I'd be different. So every chance that I get to tell people about my story, give them some strategies, tell them how to actually, get to where they want to, or spend some time on a podcast, TV show, video, I get on it. And so, today, me and Jesus are here to light you guys up and give you guys some applicable keys where you guys can go have a successful life right now during this pandemic.
Very true. And just like everything else, man, a lot of people right now, I mean, are afraid. They're some are weak, and I'm like I said, I'm not judging nobody. But out of these, when I seen a lot of people come up, a lot of people starting their own business, online business. My brother, he just recently started his online business. He's selling stuff, and it's going good, man. And it's just amazing to see like me pushing him and telling him, hey, this time for you to start doing, jump in, do it. Jump in and figure it out. And seeing him doing it and seeing all these boxes coming in, all of this stuff that he's buying, like clicking the button, like not being afraid. Boom, I gotta buy this. I gotta buy this. I know that the market wants this. Let me hit it and let me sell it. And man, it's a joyful thing to know that he's doing that. That's his passion. It's just beautiful.
Well, nice.
Oh yeah. One thing is that I wanted to ask you: Did your when you were growing up, where your parents had their own business, or were they working like everybody else's parent? They had a job and stuff like that.
Yeah, they used to work for other people and then eventually open up their own businesses. And I saw it all happen, and I was growing up during the whole time. They never made excuses. They just always made a way to make it happen. So I learned work ethic from them. I learned how to be strong from them. I learned independence, and they taught me some basic things. My dad gave me a book when I was in middle school, maybe right before middle school, called Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you haven't read it, go read it. Changed my life, and I've been an entrepreneur ever since, maybe 9, 10, 11 years old, because of that book. And it's only gotten bigger and stronger. And now our whole vision and motivation is to get other people on the same page, because it's just the best time in history to do very well for yourself and live your dream.
He's right, guys. This is the moment. This is where you can go back to a 1912 with the Spanish flu, and you can still go back to the 1700, 1300. Every time something big happens and we all worry and stuff, this is where the a lot of come ups, man. A lot of come ups. A lot of people that were barely starting, they jump in and start making their 6, 7 figures, and they start collaborating, and some will lose. We see in it right now, Sonny, like a lot of people are losing, a lot of people that are having business, they're closing down. A lot of my friend business that have restaurant and stuff, they're like at the point that they're just gonna shut down for good. But their mindset is like, well, if I'm shutting down for good here, I have to realize that I have to still adapt and move forward. So I know that you see that through a lot of people here in Houston, because we live in here in Houston, like they're afraid and stuff, but then some of them are just brilliant. Like you said, we're trying to help you be awake, not only through the negative that and the truth, because the truth hurts, but the truth is better to have it on a plate than being light all your life, isn't it?
Right. And so, a lot of people are failing, a lot of people are losing, and, a lot of people are being scared and being afraid. But, this is the best time to try something new. A lot of you guys have been stuck at home. A lot of you guys have been, distracted by all the world, by sports, by television. The last couple of months, this entire year, this was a really good time for a lot of people to come up and become successful. Last time there was a recession, other major companies came up, like Instagram, Uber, a lot, Slack, a lot of companies like that. They came up to the last recession. So, some of you guys may be going through some tough times. Some of you guys have been losing everything. Some of you guys are wondering what's going on and why you're going through what you're going through. It's part of life. It's part of business. The only thing you can do is adapt, get stronger, and then find something better for you to do. Maybe you're supposed to live a different dream. Maybe you're supposed to live in a different country, different market. Maybe you're supposed to be doing something else. So, don't take it as a negative. Take it as a sign from God or whatever you believe in, that you're meant to do something else. Go after it, try it out. So a lot of my friends are trying new businesses. A lot of my friends, they're out there. They're not making excuses. Some are complaining. Some are trying new things. But I see a lot more people coming around and taking the positive out of this issue last couple months. And that's for you guys on this call. You guys are hearing this message now, so you guys can stop complaining, stop crying, stop worrying about everything that's going wrong, and start focusing on what is going right. Because this is the best time in history to change your life and take care of your kids.
Man, you hit a point right there, a big point. Don't be afraid to move. You're not a tree. A tree stays there and never moves. It grows, but it grows strong. It's the same as us as humans. We grow strong, we evolve, but we can move. But that's the thing that from our parents and the generations, that we see that they're afraid that to move and to escape from that reality, to move to say LA, to New York, because there's another opportunity that it's there for you, but you're like, oh no, I gotta stay here. But you're
Yeah.
not a tree. You got to move. You have to fall. You have to get hurt. You have to feel out that it's not about being successful. Yes, we all want to be successful, but what that's gonna get you there? What is it? The falls, the failings, and all the stuff that is in the middle that you're not gonna like. But all those stuff is gonna make you the biggest character that you are. And don't copy nobody. Yes, apply all the little things from all your mentors and coaches because you're investing or free value on YouTube. But you have to fall. You have to fall.
Yeah, and that's a big problem with this generation. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants to sound good. They want to have nice clothes, nice car, but they don't have any real peace. They don't have any real money. They don't have any real assets or wealth. They're just trying to look good. They're trying to be perfect. They're afraid to fail. They're afraid to try new things. And everybody wants to, be perfect in this generation because Instagram and social media and Facebook. But just like Jesus said, the reality is you're gonna fail your way to the top. A lot of people become major in debt, major struggles, major losses, people dying, people getting attacked before they become very, very successful. So whoever you look up to as an entrepreneur, whoever that's nearby that owns their own business, and you have a real talk with them, they're gonna tell you that everything was not perfect to the top. I teach my students all the time, if you lose money in business, if you get done wrong in business, if somebody screws you over in business, that's called tuition. People spend all this money on college. In business world, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to go out there and help a lot of people, you're gonna spend a lot of money, you're gonna lose a lot of money, you're gonna make a lot of money. But whatever happens, that's part of your tuition to getting your multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar company degree, right? So get used to it. Everyone looks good on Instagram. Everybody looks good on social media. You don't know what they're really going through. You don't know what they've really been through. It's just that everyone's trying to do it so fast and so quick because not many people are really telling their story of what they struggle with. So I've lost business before. I failed bankruptcies before. I've lost millions of dollars. I've been let down. People have promised me all these things. I've been through all that and even more that I can't even talk about. But I didn't make no excuses. I kept going. I never gave up. There were times I wanted to give up. There were times people turned on me. There were times that people said I was crazy, but I just kept on going. And eventually, by having faith and meeting the right people, God led me to a place where I can really, really prosper, where people appreciate who you are, appreciate, what your gifts are. And, you come to a place eventually where you know your identity, your calling, your purpose, and you just go out there and you have some fun. So, if you're going through some tough times right now, if you're questioning everything, if you're emotional, if you're freaking out in your mind, don't worry about what's going on. If you're on this call, if you can see this call, if you're on your smartphone, if you can watch TV, you are beyond blessed. And there are people right now that would die to trade places with you. So, focus on the positive and start tuning out the negative.
And that's very true. You hit another point there. Whatever you add in this moment, don't worry about. I mean, there's always gonna tell people, like you said, there's gonna hate you, or they're gonna tell you, "Aha, I told you were gonna just make it 6 months and you were gonna quit and this and that." And if you're weak, I mean, it happened to me. I know it happened to you. You're just gonna stay and be like, "Damn, they're right, man. 6 months. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't think this is for me." That's perfectly fine. That business that you lost money, that you started, and maybe that wasn't for you, but hey, you jumped in it. You got it. It don't matter if it took you 2 years, and that's 2 years. You're like, man, this is not really for me. I'm just gonna stop, sell it, or just dissolve it. That's fine. You're still not giving up on you. That's not your calling, but you already got in it. That's something that I learned when I started doing all the entrepreneur things, and I try to sell clothes. I lost money on that. I did my pressure washing business that went well, and I hurt my back, and I was out for like 2-3 months, and that wasn't for me. And all these little things that I started doing, and they all, but you already were in it. Those are the beautiful things. You lost, and you figure out that wasn't for you. It was a mistake or whatever you want to call it. And then you sit down and be like, all right, what is the next endeavor? How can I not make the same mistakes? And let's go forward.
That's true.
And I want to get into the something that you're gonna be in September 11 and September 12, because I know you speak too. You're a speaker, so I know you're gonna be a Crusade 2020 Houston, Texas. So it's going right here, guys, and I already send the link through the comments. So if you want to go out there and you're here in Houston or wherever you are, and you got time and you're not attached to anything and you want to come, a this is something that is going to be in the Christian Life Center here in Houston, and I'm gonna let him explain a little bit about that, because opportunities come, and these opportunities are great because it's a blessing.
Yeah, and we'd love to have you guys out. It's going to be an amazing event for people that don't know God, or that are seeking some breakthroughs, that are looking for an answer, that are looking for a miracle. It's the craziest time right now. There's so much goodness. There's so much available to you. You guys can order food, get it to your door. Movies on your phone. You got all this goodness. You guys can get water from Hawaii, Asia, fruits, all these amazing things. But so many people are depressed. So many people are negative. So many people are constantly criticizing themselves in the best time to be alive. And it's because a lot of them right now are missing that extra piece. They're missing that extra love of God and a higher power and a creator, which, a lot of people, I didn't believe in that stuff when I was a kid. My parents were spiritual. Some of my friends were spiritual. Most of my friends were not. I never really believed in that stuff. God showed up in a dream. Things changed. And ever since that happened, I've been out there telling my message, showing people what's going on, showing people what I experience, and explaining, the truth to people. So we don't all go walking around in life, wondering why we're not happy, wondering why we're sad. We're in our college campus. We're in our classroom. We're at a job. We're at the club. But for whatever reason, you still feel empty and you're missing something. And that's because you need that love of God. You need that experience. You need a relationship with Jesus Christ. And, we're going to be here to explain all that to you in Houston. If you're nearby, make sure you come. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fired up. It's going to be packed out. And we're going to have a really, really good time to set you and your other friends free, so you guys can be prepared during this pandemic to really take advantage of everything that's going on. And that's what we're here to do.
Yep. And it's okay, guys. Is it gonna be? I know it's gonna be live. Is it gonna?
Yeah, we're gonna stream it everywhere. Facebook. We're gonna do everything. So our goal is to reach millions and millions of people as fast as possible. So if we have a couple hundred people there, if we have 1,000 people there, we're gonna have everyone put on their live stream. Everybody just share a positive message. Like people that are negative, people that are doing bad stuff. It's all over the news. It's all over the TV. There's so many good people. There's so many leaders and heroes and positive people in Houston, in America, and other countries. And no one's even talking about it. No one's sharing about it. And so, we really want to start becoming positive, start bringing other people, start talking about other people that are doing well in your neighborhoods and your communities. And just go at a whole nother level of sharing the light, sharing the positivity, and stop, spreading all this fear and negative stuff. Negative stuff might sell. It might spread quickly, but that's not going to help anybody, So, we're doing everything that we can every single day. A lot of things that we did this year, we didn't even talk about on social media. We didn't even talk about it. A lot of rich people might not know what we're doing. A lot of successful, popular people might not know what we're doing, but it doesn't matter because we know what we're doing. God knows what we're doing. And we're getting positioned right now to bring as many people to that freedom, to that kingdom, to joy, to peace as possible. And we just want you to experience that. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling lack of energy, if you're lacking passion, hey, you need experience with God. If you don't have any ideas, if you don't have any fresh visions, if you don't have any direction, if you're not fitting in with your friends, hey, you need a fresh experience with God and Jesus Christ. And we're going to give you the opportunity at the event. We're going to give you the opportunity today to accept Jesus Christ into your heart, make him your savior. And you guys can experience all the things that we got to experience the last couple of years. I didn't grow up believing in this stuff. I just wanted to be rich. I just wanted to be successful. I was poor. I was broke. I didn't care about spiritual stuff. I just wanted to make it out. I was tired of wearing hand-me-downs. I was tired of kids picking on me. People always made fun of me for my haircut. Now I'm the only one with hair. They're losing their hair. They all made fun of me, right? I'm just kidding. Hopefully somebody else see that. But because of that, all these different things happen, and ever since we've achieved freedom and financial freedom and spiritual freedom, that's all we've been doing the last couple of years of time. So we want to invite you guys out. We want to offer you guys a free gift of salvation, and you guys go do whatever you want. If you don't accept it, it's fine. But if you do accept it, you'll change overnight. You'll feel something different, and you'll be fired up like us and passionate about life all over again, like you were a young kid with your dreams. and it's all gonna start coming back. So the world told you what to be. Everyone on the news is telling you who to be. Your friends are telling you what to do. So a lot of times we forget who we're meant to be, what we want to do, what our dreams are, and a fresh encounter with God will bring that all back to you, so you guys can go live out who you're destined to be. So come join us in September.
Isn't that funny that you said something important that we kind of live in a what we have to do, us, like, think about ourselves. It's not about being egocentric or anything, but we listen to everything out there. We listen to other people, and we listen, and but you're not listening to your inner self. That was something important you said there, because if you're watching these guys, you got to stop and be like, well, yeah, why am I listening to everybody? It's fine to start listening, and I know there's a lot of negativity, but you have to consume positiveness. But what about yourself? Why don't you sit down and pray or meditate or whatever you want to do, and realize, whoa, those are the things that when you realize, like, damn, I didn't know I had that in me. Damn, I didn't know that I had that skill, or that was my gift. And that's because you're consumed of all these negativities out there in the world. The world is running. Even the pandemic and everything is going, and and a lot of people are afraid. You think that the world is stopped. The world is still going on. The world is still making money. People are still making a lot of money. Even though Houston is, a lot of things are shutting down, a lot of things are going back up. One of my friends that owns a restaurant, he just opened 3 or 4 restaurants in a couple of months. See?
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, man. I'm gonna introduce you. We gotta go eat that at that place.
Yeah, we gotta go eat it.
It's really a good place, and he told me, look, let me tell you this, guys. I met with him a while back, and we sat down, and he said, you know what, Jesus, I'm gonna create my legacy. The restaurant is gonna grow no matter what happens along the years, and I'm gonna franchise all my restaurants. And damn, and that was like a while last year, and the pandemic happened. During the pandemic, I'm on my Facebook, and it's like opening soon July. The other one is running over here. This one we're doing this sales, and I was like, damn, he was right. And I'm going back to it. He looked to his inner self. He said, yeah, things are gonna happen. We don't know when that black swan is gonna hit, like it did just right now. Later on in the years, it's gonna hit. Something's gonna hit again. But now you're gonna be awake. You're gonna be like, hey, shit, I'm still gonna go by me. I'm still gonna collaborate. Still be in that circle of people that have the same mentality of us, and help and serve others. And either they're awake or not, at least we try.
Right. And that's the best thing that we could do. So, if you guys have gone through something, if you guys have gone through some bad experiences, not being able to trust people taking advantage of you, this ain't the time to think about all those things. Just start really thinking about the future and what's available now. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you're going to be like, why did I try to commit suicide? Why was I so in love with that person? Why was I at that job? Why was I going through those, stupid struggles in my mind? 5 years from now, you're not going to even remember today. 10 years from now, you're definitely not going to remember today. So, really start thinking about the future, really think about what your vision is, really focus on your dream again, get lit up again, get passionate again about something. You got to always come to a place in your mind where you're motivated, where you're excited about something, where you're fighting for something. A lot of people get complacent. A lot of people, give up in their life. A lot of people don't find that extra gear to go to. And that's what separates winners, legends, and world changers from the masses is, you gotta, no matter what, get to a point in your mind, find yourself, trigger yourself, compete with somebody, to get to a point where you go out there to be the best you that you can be, to help out other people. I know people that have come across, they've been young, they were old, they were all sorts of backgrounds. They came in broken, they came in broke, they came in, terrible mindsets. They got around the right people. And in a couple of years of time, just like Jesus talked about, they changed their life dramatically. And now they're doing so many spectacular things, so many things out there, changing the world, doing all these amazing things. And it's because they got around the right people and found places that appreciated their gifts and their talents. So, maybe some of you guys are spending the wrong time with the wrong people. Maybe some of you guys can sing, can rap, can be a preacher, can own your own business, but you're just stuck in the wrong job. You're just stuck in the wrong environment. And, in 2020, it's the best time to go try something new, like I've been saying, so you can go discover what you're good at. Jesus is good at radio. I'm good at talking to people. Other people are good at sales and marketing. Whatever might be good at, you don't know until you're forced to use it and try something different. So I didn't know I was going to go, be a follower of God and talk about the light. I didn't know that I was going to go out there, help a bunch of people. 7, 8, 9 years ago, like I said, I just wanted to be rich, move out of my mom's house, have my own apartment. That's all I was thinking about. Get a car with some air conditioning. I didn't know all these things would happen. So, it's coming for you. You got to be positive, get around the right folks. And during this last year, during the next couple of months, focus on something new so you can come out exploding in 2021, 2022 while everybody's panicking.
Yep. And we're gonna talk about this right now. Look, we got 5 months left. I'm saying 5 months because today is the last day of July. So 5 months, August to December. So this is the time where you sit down, and if you have a wife or the husband, or it's just you by yourself and you're living with your mom, or you have your own apartment, sit down and find your inner self and be like, what do I want? What do I want out of life? What do I want out of this say to yourself that what I want for this 5 months? Am I still want to be here? Am I still, what do I see? It's tough. I know it's hard because we all been through, Sonny, me, all of these people have been through there. But you got to, because if you don't do it, you're gonna say tomorrow. Trust me, I've been there, Sonny's been there, and then 5 years pass, and you're sitting down in the same chair, and you're like, I said tomorrow, and then 5 years, and I'm broker than before, and I feel more depressed than before, and I didn't even took action. I didn't even do anything. I didn't found the same circle. I still wanted to be with the same ducks, because like you said, the same ducks follow the same ducks. So I was like, I want to be an eagle. An eagle flies high. You want to be an eagle. So we want to help you out here. Realize that no matter where you at, no matter where you at right now, you're struggling, hardship. Just we all are struggling. A lot of people, we need money. We need to pay bills. But if you're ready and you already know and you feel it in your heart that this is the time for you to jump in, because it's the science and it's mind-boggling, jump it. Look, I just did it. I was never doing this full time. I was doing it part time, and you already know that, Sonny. Just a few weeks ago, COVID happened, and they called me. I didn't go to work. I was at home, but I wasn't doing anything. I was at home thinking, what, like I saying, the next months, what am I gonna do? I already have a show. I already have something built for myself. What can I push it? How can I push it harder? How can I collaborate with more? And then they called me back to go back to work. I went. It was a couple of hours, but I didn't feel it anymore. That was my mind boggling. That was me, God telling me, you got to jump in it already. You got to do it full time. So I said, all right, I'm gonna give it another week, God. Let's see what's wrong. Nope, it was it. I didn't feel it anymore. So I went back. My mom said, hey, I believe in you. Go back, talk to the director, because I was working at the daycare, and the owner, and tell him that you're not coming back because you already know what you're doing and you're doing good, and so you can get in good standings. So they feel good, and I did, and I went. It felt great, and I'm here, and I'm doing it full time, and it feels great, dude. But that's me, just like Sonny's gonna tell you. But you will find that way. Trust me.
Yeah, you will. You just got to try something new. If you're in America, you got air conditioning, you got a smartphone. I mean, if you're watching on your smartphone, you blessed. Other places don't got clean water. Other places don't even have roofs over their heads. So let's all stop complaining. Let's all stop being babies. I know some of you guys are going through some tough stuff, but hey, tomorrow's gonna be better. Next year's gonna be better. 5 years from now, it's gonna be better. So right now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying we all gotta be positive all the time. I'm just saying when you go through a tough time, when you go through a negative time, turn it off, turn it around as quick as possible. There are many times I've seen, my friends have massive success, lose everything, but as soon as they lose something, they're not thinking about it for 1, 2, 3 years. They think about it for a couple hours, and the next day I seen them go out there, start something new, become positive, and that's what it takes in this life. A lot of people are hanging on to their past mistakes. A lot of people are hanging on to their past errors. I mean, it's already happened. That's 1 year ago. That's 2 years ago. That's 10 years ago. It's 2020. So try something different. Go out there, see what you can do, and try something different. So next year, the next couple of years of time can be can be way more amazing.
Shit, I'm sorry, but look at me. I never thought that I was gonna write a book. That never went through my damn mind. It was a sign that I had to do something. It took me a whole year and a half to actually finish it, get it revised, and it's now as an ebook. Now I'm working it to have it as a paperback. Mm-hmm. But right now, talking to Sonny, I'm like, damn, I never thought that I was gonna do that, because I'm not a writer. I hate sitting down and write. I don't like that. That's why you create a team, when you can have somebody else do that for you. Yeah, I know it's tough, but hey, It's gonna be great. They know what they're doing, but I did it myself. Now I know that my second book, I'm gonna hire a ghostwriter and they do it, and that's gonna be easier. You take that time, and now you put your time on the value of things that you're gonna help others, that you're gonna make more money out of it, and still help others, because time is so valuable that if we want to do everything, the time is just gonna fly by, and then you're gonna be like, damn, I could have just, at least, if I can hire one or two for right now, or internships, inter guys or intern girls to help you, it's gonna save you time, and then you're gonna make more money, and then now you can start, okay, paying them, paying their her or him, and it becomes it's an evolution. You evolve. I mean, he knows that he didn't believe in spiritual. There was a time when I didn't believe in God and none of that. I just went to church and I looked at Jesus Christ and I said, "Oh, why am I here? Why am I looking at you? I mean, you didn't help me through where I went. You didn't help me through this. I mean, I don't even believe in you anymore." Like, my heart was broken. It was negative. But we gotta go. I think that those are the things that everybody has to go through, a hardship, a hard stuff, to realize that there's more to life, that there's more to you, that there's not just 9 to 5 overnight. None of that. God didn't create a 9 to 5. God didn't create you to go to do this. I'm not saying it's wrong or nothing, or it's bad, because as ourselves as entrepreneurs, we're building that, and having a team, but we're doing it differently. We're creating a team and being the same. If you wanna, we're gonna teach them how to be better than us, so they can, either they're gonna run the whole company, and I'll be good with it, or we find somebody else that is better. But creating a team that it's, we all in the same page. Not like now, like you see other companies, they only think about money. They're just paying you $11. They think you're worth 13. They're worth 15, and that's it. They're not looking at you for nothing. That's what us as entrepreneurs, not all of us, but we think different. I said, no, we're gonna have a team of 500. We're gonna be out there, and we're gonna make sure that if we lose 5 or 10, that they're doing better than us, and that they're doing great, and that they're gonna go fulfill their dreams. Not forgetting about them and being like, here's $11 an hour, and I'm never gonna hear about you.
Yeah, I mean, even if you work all year, I mean, I know so many people that have worked their whole lives, and at the end of the 20, 30 years, they're like, what do they do it for? Nobody cares. Nobody notices. Nobody cares what car you drive. Nobody cares, which condo you live in, or, I mean, it just happens so fast, So a lot of people you guys are going overachieving. You're going over success. There's nothing wrong with that. Be competitive, be passionate about something, be fired about something, but don't spend your whole life. Don't spend every single day, on something that is not important, because your life will go quick. And at the end of 5 years, 10 years, you're working a job that you don't like, you're doing something that you don't like, you're an occupation that you don't like. And then you're gonna be like, why did I spend so much time here? Why did I go through all these things, all this suffering? And then when you get to the end of it, when you get to the top of it, you're gonna realize that it's not as good as you thought it was gonna be. So, really find out your calling, really find out your destiny, your purpose, your dream, your vision. Ask God to give you another vision. Ask your friends, the right friends, find some new friends, find some mentors, read some audios, just get inspired again, get that fresh vision. And so you guys can get out of your current situation doing the same thing. And 5 years from now, not be at a point where you're regretting. So, 5 years is gonna go by quick. I was 12, 11, 13 the other day. Now I'm like in my 30s. I'm like, where'd all the time go, right? So take advantage of the next couple of years, go after your dream, build something crazy, be good to people. Don't screw anybody over. Hey, we're all going to make mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. I'm still not perfect. I still make mistakes. I still fail. I still lose money. But, you want to be at a place where you do the best that you can with what you got, so you can go to another level by bringing other people with you.
Yep. And find your deeper why. Find what is your deeper why. Everybody has that deeper why, is the one that created that story, that created you. And yes, under that deeper why, you have the other whys, but those are the ones that they're keeping you. But that deeper why is the one that is making you thrive, is the one that is making you do things that now you're not even thinking. Just like myself, like we were talking about before this, I said, I'm pushing the button, I'm investing on this, I'm investing on the app. I mean, things that the old Jesus will be afraid and be like, is it gonna work? What if this? What if I lose? I'm spending all this money if it doesn't work. Like, your mind asking the wrong questions. No, do it. Do it. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. The money didn't went loose because money is just a byproduct. You used it. it might not be helpful right now, but what happened in 6 months? That money that you expected to make, you just went boom because somebody here or somebody listened and say, hey man, I can help you. Hey man, I want to invest on you. I want to invest that help you. Somebody that can invest and make that app better. Let's help more businesses. Let's do this. Let's do that. But it takes time. It's not an overnight success. So you gotta keep on pushing. You gotta keep seeing your vision. Look and be grateful and thankful that you're still here, that you're still breathing, and that you're still alive. Like you were saying, we got food to eat, we got a roof, we got air. People out there in the world, they don't have that. They don't have that, and they will switch your place in a heartbeat. And over here, sometimes we think like, damn, man, I really want to make all this money and this. And and we have all these things. We have food, we have water. We're not rich or anything, but we live the life that you're living right now. But if you want to progress, if you want to make yourself better, well, you got to put in the work, hard work, smart work, and keep on changing friends if you have to, just like you said. It's tough, it's hurt, it's gonna hurt, but you want that life. Nobody else, you, not your parents. You want it. So how much you want it, man, there's nobody that's gonna stop you. No wall that is gonna stop you. Nobody. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, so tonight after this call, just really think about, like Jesus said, what you want to do, what your why is, what your motivation is, what your dream is. Just really focus on that tonight. Make it crystal clear. Write it down. Right? Go pray on it. Go look for it. Go seek for it. Go after it. And just really do something fun with your life. Really do something exciting with your life. You don't want to do something you don't like. So if you're not happy, if you're laid off, if you're not in a place where you're thriving and doing the best that you can, great. This is the best time to start over and do that thing that you want to do every day, rolling out of bed. You do it for free. You're good at it, right? And that's the place where you want to find. That's the gifts and talents you want to focus on. Stop holding on to the past and start really discovering your why, your motivation, and what you're really good at and you're called to do. And you'll never know till you try. So 2020 is almost over. 2021 is coming. 2022 is set. Just picture yourself of where you want to be. Start talking about what you're going to do, who you're become, who you're going to hang out with, what you're going to be experiencing, and just live a really fun and amazing life next couple of years of time. And I want to see every single one of you guys inbox me for a couple of years from now, telling me how much your life has changed. And so, we're here for you guys. We have a conference in September. Come by, check it out, tell all your friends about it, and promote Jesus' show, because this is one of the few positive shows for the light that needs to be out there, so we can get through to more people and change their mindset and their attitudes.
Yep. And I'm gonna finish up with this, guys. Every day while you wake up, think about that day. Create that story of that day. Don't think about yesterday. Whatever happened yesterday is gone. The next day is not even here yet. But today, like today, Friday, July the 31st, the end of the month, you do whatever is best that you got to do today, and don't beat yourself up. Either you're working a 9 to 5 or whatever, and then after that, you're trying to figure out your business, or you already it's doing a side hustle. Focus on that. Focus on creating that story of today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today. And then be blessed that you're here. Whatever you believe, the creator, God, the universe, you believe that. Nobody can take what you believe. Remember that nobody can take anything from you. Nobody. God gave everything to you for a reason, and you got to go find it. Yes, we live in a world that there's laws and this and that, but God created you for a reason. So you open up for yourself. You open up who you ever want to be, whatever you want to be, whatever path you want to take. You do it. You do it. You're free, man. Remember that you're free, even if you have $0 in your bank account. Remember, you are still free. All right. That's how when I became free and I realized that I was free, no matter how much money was in the bank account, I was like, man, I ate the best moment ever. That you're free. You can, like what I said, eagle, be an eagle. You can fly whatever you want to fly, and you're happy, and it's your choice. Either your choice to be happy, your choice to be sad. We have human rights. We're human beings. You're gonna be sad, angry, but you yourself can turn that around in a heartbeat. But it's up to you and us. It's your choice. So I'm just finishing with that, guys. So I'm gonna let him finish up with the strong positive, and he's gonna tell a little bit of where he can find you. And don't forget about the crusade. If you can't make it, that's fine. It's gonna be virtual, and don't worry about it. I already share it, but I will definitely share it on my page again, and to it comes to September. All right.
Yeah, you guys, and if I don't get a chance to speak to you again, and you're feeling lost, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling confused, and you don't know why you can't get over it, just repeat after me. So say, Lord Jesus, come into my heart. I repent of my sins. Come be, I accept you as my Lord and Savior. And just repeat after me. Say that. Tell your friends about it. Get excited about it. When I first heard that in seventh grade, I don't know what the heck that was. I just kind of went up there. I started crying, changed my life, and it didn't happen right away. But over time, God worked on me. Jesus worked on me. The right mentors worked on me, and the spiritual gift, the spiritual fruits exploded into my life. So if I never get a chance again, repeat what I just said after yourselves. You get the free gift of salvation. Get your dreams back. Get your fire back. Get God back into your heart. Get lit up again. Go tell people about it. Go tell people about what you're gonna do, who you're become, who you're destined to be. And just accept the free gift of salvation. Repent of all your past mistakes. You're still gonna make mistakes. You aren't gonna be perfect. Even though you have a new relationship with God or Jesus, you're still gonna make mistakes. So don't worry about being perfect. Just accept it, see what happens, do your best, and eventually you'll get to a point where you're living the best life, representing the light, representing God, and everyone around you can tell the difference and see the light and the fire through your eyes. So accept that free gift. Get fired up about your life today. Get excited about where you're going. Get around some new friends. Learn some new audios. Try something different, and let's change your life in 2020 and help us, me and Jesus and our team, bring millions and billions of people to the light and to the kingdom. And we need your help. So, get excited, share this video. If it impacted you, great, share it. If it didn't, great, share it. Just get it out there. We need some more positivity, and we'll take over and change lots of lives together in 2020.
Man, you're my blessings to you, man, Sonny. And I know, we'll definitely we'll talk. I'll text you so we can set up a meeting. We can go out and eat to that place that I told you, man. They got some good tacos and
let's do it.
Good. And I haven't been there in a while. Let's check it out. And it's all about connecting, meeting, collaboration. Like I said, the pandemic is here, but through the pandemic, I've been going to meetings, going to restaurants, even different restaurants that I haven't even tried out, and it's been a blessing, dude. Like those conversations became a bondage, an open door for collaborating. So don't be afraid if you don't want to go out to eat. Man, there's Zoom, there's virtual. You can't make that excuse anymore because you have it at home. You can do it at home.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Come have some fun. Come eat with us. Reach out to us on Facebook, Sunny Kim. Instagram is Sunny Kim SVP. Send me a message. We'll get back to you as fast as possible, and let's start changing the world.
All right, man. Thank you guys. Like you said, hashtag live, hashtag replay. Go watch it, share it. If it helped you, if it didn't, that's fine. Because the more you share this, somebody out there that's gonna watch it is gonna get help, and that's what we're here for. While we were both talking, man, a lot of things that he said, it helped me. So I know that I got my notebook there. I'll be like, all right, I can apply this today. What did I say? Create your own story today. So I'm gonna apply some of the stuff today. Today, don't just because it's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. And no, man. To me, I don't even see it as Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Every day is a blessing that you're here, that you're alive, that you're still breathing. So you keep on going and don't give up. And that's it for me, man. And thank you, Sonny. And I definitely, text you and we make it happen. And I know our relationship and bondage is gonna grow through years, man. I know that for sure. And I thank
that's right.
And I thank Renee for for him, and soon we'll see Renee. He's not here in Houston yet, but he'll be here soon.
He'll be back helping us make videos. So everyone appreciates your health. Everybody appreciate your family, appreciate your kids, appreciate your relationships. Don't worry so much about all the other stuff. All that stuff will fade. Just appreciate all the things that you have going good. And so I'll see you guys soon. Hit me up, and let's change lives in 2020.
Thank you, Sonny. God bless you.
See you soon, Jesus.
See you soon. Boom. Did y'all see what just happened? Where is it? Push your button right here. Push your power button. Realize that every single one of us have that power button. You turn it on, you turn yourself on, and you turn yourself off. You run you. Nobody runs you. Yes, God created you. And you are the one that has to evolve of your character. So remember that you got the power button and you turn it on and you turn it off as many times you want to. Be creative. Yes. hardships, struggles, pandemic, you name it. All that negativity is there. Negativity is being around the world a long time, and it ain't gonna stop. And it hurts that a lot of people, they don't have the jobs, and it hurts that all these numbers that they're putting out there, they're not true, and it hurts all these things that have been happening since we were not even born. They're here. It's an agenda, and it's hard to understand, and it's hard to believe for the people that are not awakened. But hey, we're still here, we're still breathing, we're still alive, and I'm just blessed to have my show, to own my own show, own my or I RSS feed of my podcast audio. You gotta own your own thing and help yourself and create your own team and be humble to them and be humble to others. As much as 8 billion people around the world that live here, so as all of those 8 billion people, some is going to be your super fans, some are going to be there with you, some are going to help you, some are going to collaborate and work with you, pay you, you pay them because you're using their whatever they're selling service product. The same with me. You gonna sell, you want my service, you want my product, whatever I have, you want to collaborate, let's do it. We're gonna make the world around. We gotta progress it. It's gonna be tough in the years to make a big dent and change it. But as you see, a lot of things are happening that we don't see, that are being there, that is sickening, sickening, man. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Probably bring somebody as a guest that I brought him before, and then we'll definitely just go in and talk about all these sickness things. And either you like it or not, it's fine. But we're trying to wake you up and see with your own eyes all the things that are happening, and that you consume the positiveness in the world, and that you run with your family and make things happen. And if you have to change friends, you have to change your circle, whatever it is that you got to change it. You're not a tree. You are not a tree. Wherever you want to move, LA, New York, Houston, China, whatever you want to move, you make that move and you make that decision. Thank you guys. And man, I just am blessed. And y'all have a blessed Friday. Create your own story today. All right. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to your Yeraldy Media and your Console Media Group. And don't forget the Tinkerbell and the notifications on your Facebook and on YouTube. The Tinkerbell. Bing, bing, bing. Thank you. Have an amazing Friday. God bless. Your hosts of the Push Power Show, Jesus Ortiz. I'm out. Peace out.